Hi, this is new compared to what I posted before, but I realized I haven't actually talked about what this band is yet, so I thought I would do that. I'm the daughter of the lead singer. His name is Jeff Clark. The band is called Toast, and they tribute to the 70s band Bread and David Gates and all of that wonderful music. So, yeah, this is going to be introducing the band a bit more. I will try to put some clips of their music at the end, but for now, I'm just going to introduce each member and what they do. I will start with my father, Jeff Clark. He is the lead singer of the band. He plays a little bit of keyboard, but mostly he sticks with his acoustic guitar as he plays and sings for each song. And then we have our bass player, Ken Shumway. And we've got our drummer, Brett Hart. Our keyboardist is Troy Jolly. Our lead guitar player is Rich Bischoff. And our sound engineer and another guitar player, John Hansen. The band is amazing, and it's so fun to get to see them play. They haven't been advertising on TikTok, which is why I've taken to posting here, hoping to find more of an audience, and hopefully even some audience more in my age range as well, to help carry on the wonderful music of Bread for a longer time. So I hope that whoever is watching, regardless of age, if you follow along, I hope you enjoy the videos and maybe come see us if we're ever coming near you. Their Facebook user is Toast the Ultimate Bread Experience. On Instagram, they are the Toast Band, and their website is breadtribute.com. So come check them out, because they're pretty great.
Oh, why, hello there. I am getting ready for 2 days of shows, so this will be kind of a fun weekend. Try to film some of it. Playing with Toast in Salt Lake. It's a sold-out show for a benefit concert. It's going to be weird, though, because they're doing a documentary. The documentary is about a tribute band, that tribute band being us. I don't know why. I think the school's doing it. I don't know all the details, but they may shop it to like Netflix and Amazon Prime and stuff. But yeah, so I'm getting ready to head out. I'm gonna grab some guitars that I want to play. Wanted to show you guys kind of my new. This is kind of my new setup here. So turn these lights. I'm trying to rearrange up here. So this is kind of like, you guys may see more like YouTube footage from this angle. Wanted to set this up more of like a YouTube type looking studio, but also wanted to isolate my drums. So turn this on. Got a little drum nook over here. This actually used to be this red couch over here in this area, but it is now the drum room area / guitar case storage, which I actually do need to grab a couple of these guitars for today's show. I'll show you guys what I'm going to be using. Guitar number 1 for today's show will be, this is the Richie Kotzen signature Telly. But what I've been doing lately with Toast is I have been playing like more of like a single coil type softer sound for the beginning of the show, and then grabbing a guitar with a humbucker for the last part of the show. So let me show you the other guitar that I'm going to use. So I'm gonna use this white Telly for, this is an American Ultra, and it's kind of a white sparkle. And I'm gonna be using this for first half of the show, and then when the show gets a little more rockish, 70s rockish, I will be using the Richie Kotzen Telecaster for that, because it has a humbucker type pickup in the bridge for other stuff. So we're going to try that out today. These two guitars. Usually don't travel with these because this is a local gig. I'm going to use these locally. These are kind of nicer guitars. I don't like to put them in the trailer. But at the end of tonight's show, we are loading the trailer to travel to Texas. So I'll show you what I'm doing there. I have been using the last few shows. Actually, I actually used this guitar up in Montana a bunch. This is the vintage Icon series guitars. It's like a yellow. It sounded really good on all the mellow bread stuff. Like just really mellow, fendery sound. So I'm hoping I can do that tonight with the American Ultra as well. But the reason I'm taking that out is because this is kind of my old standby lately for these travel shows. It's this SBS Steve Brown sound guitars. So we're putting this back in. But what I'm thinking I may do on all the softer stuff is use just the coil split. So this goes to single coil and roll back the tone on the tone knob. Should help. But I like the fact that I can actually push that in and get whatever I want later too. Like I said, these are going in the trailer to head to Texas because we're going to be in Texas and then Arizona for a couple weeks. And then also, I've just been loving this. I can't see it very. I've got this Paisley Firefly. If you guys watch the channel, that has. I replaced all the humbucker, or I replaced the pickups with like hot rail type, hotter humbuckers. It's a little darker, sounds a little different, but it's a cool looking guitar. And it's actually just amazing. It's been doing great. Been playing it all over the place. So that's going in the trailer tonight when we load it. And then tomorrow we will have not played with real amps in I don't know how many months. Going to be playing up in Idaho with a Foo. If you guys watch the channel, you guys know who Foo is. Haven't decided what amp I'm going to bring. May bring something like this, one of these. Maybe my Katana. Going to have to throw together my pedal board again, make sure it's ready to go. Because I got to play through real amps again. Imagine that. But yeah, you guys stick around with me on this one. This is another gig vlog. 2 days, 2 different gigs. Should be kind of fun. Let's do it. Let's go. Also, I'm in the middle of revamping this hallway that comes into the studio. I've just been storing guitars and cases here, and it's just more of a mess. And a lot of times when I just have guitars and cases, they don't get played. So I'm going to hang a bunch of guitars in this hallway here and then just clean up this mess here. And in fact, if you look over in this corner over here, all those cases are guitars that don't get played enough, and so I kind of want to hang some stuff. Up so it gets played more. And so during the holidays, I had some time off. I didn't play any shows hardly at all, and so I redid the whole studio. As you can see, this is the mess I was talking about. Pedals, my pedal shelf thing went here. I didn't redo anything in the control room. It's still the same. This is its own project that I've got to tackle this year. It's going to get cleaned up. It's going to look really good. I don't really care because I'm so busy about stuff looking perfect, but when I start having more time, which will be eventually, this is going to get revamped, I think, probably. And I don't know. There might be some things that happen. But yeah, So this is kind of the new look of the studio. This is more like where I'll shoot more YouTube videos and stuff, probably, maybe. I don't know. I wanted to just get everything organized and looking nice for even when clients come to the studio, if that makes any sense. All right, quick rig rundown if you guys are new here. This little pedal board did close to probably 30 shows, and I have another pedal board out on the East Coast that did another 30 plus. We did over 60 shows last year with Toast, which is kind of baffling. Itchik Stomp XL, Ego compressor. I just added this Timmy to the board. SLO, Super Lead Overdrive, Intech Audio DI. I have this set up so every song has a preset, and I just switch it with an Ampero switcher. So the set list is in order, all depending on if Jeff, our lead singer, changes the order or not, but that's, for now, they're pretty close to in order. And they're all in this Apache kind of Pelican type case, which really works well. And then this is my little accessory bag, top pocket. I've got this little mini guitar stand by X5, which barely fits in the top pocket, but it fits still. And then in here, this is a little thing I put on my mic stand that holds like my picks, an EBow, and a slide. My Crybaby is in this box. Another mini stand for another guitar. My wireless system is by X5 as well. It's a wireless, it's a tuner pedal that has a wireless, and it's awesome. I've never had any dropouts with it, nothing. Played in huge places. There's extra like phone holder accessories. There's a power strip. This holds my iPad because I need an iPad to control my in-ear mix. This is just a 9-volt adapter for in case of emergency, extra 9-volt. There's a regular patch or regular instrument cable in case my wireless goes out. This is called the Crybot. It's a wah-wah, it's a auto wah by Sonicake. It sounds awesome in case my wah-wah bites the dust. And I have also have a whammy pedal that I sometimes hook up just for fun. And then there's picks and stuff floating around here. It's kind of a mess, but this little thing works. Actually, this is just an old, or just a pedal board, soft pedal board case that I got from a company that I'm just using for all my accessories. That's basically it for tonight's show and those guitars I showed you. We're going to hit the road. A little overcast, but looks like a beautiful day. So I'm filming the film crew, filming me, filming the show. All right, we are in Salt Lake Community College tonight. Troy's getting set up. We have a professional camera crew documenting tonight. It should be fun. And this is what the theater looks like. Very cool. Should be a very good show. This is guitar area. This is the two guitars I will be playing tonight. Microphone, iPad, keyboard, and as usual we've got Jeff Clark bent over. This is his usual position. I will not spank that butt. I will. Ken is over here tuning up his non-Squire bass, his real Fender jazz bass.
Jazz bass.
Beautiful. And actually we've got a sub tonight for drums named Kendall. He's setting up. John's helping over here, helping him set up. We are good. Got the screen set up. Should be a good show tonight. Show you guys the backstage area. Let's see. Little monitor so they can see what's going on. Stage. And a mirror so I can check myself out. Green room back here where the drinks and all the goods are. Oh, Troy.
Product placement. I'm sorry.
No, it doesn't matter. No, it'll actually help me. If maybe I'll get a sponsorship.
Buy.
Is this what you drink?
Buy.
I love it.
JT, Justin
I love it.
Timberlake.
Yep. This is my wife, Tyra. You guys have met her. We're wearing the same shirt today.
Winners.
Yay. And this is, they have another monitor back here so Tyra can see what's going on. She's wondering if the show is starting or not. And there's lots of foods laid out. This is how we get treated sometimes. Actually, I think we bought all this ourselves. Really? Someone else brought it for us. The drink fridge is always loaded. Look, it says Rockstar Baron. I don't know what that is. That's not us. Okay. Our drinks are these drinks, I believe. The Cokes and the Diet Dews. Oh, look. There's Slim Jims on the bottom. I believe that's for me.
We're good. I think we're good.
And then
Thank you.
they're bringing in more drinks in case we get even more thirsty. This is Bob and Tina.
I'm Bob.
Bob's our manager.
That's Tina.
That's his wife. She doesn't like to be on camera, but she's going to be on anyway.
Great.
And I'll show you the little dressing rooms.
I thought help was very good here.
Disco ball. We need that. All right, so this is back here in the dressing rooms. Bunch of batteries lined up. And curtains. Bathroom if I need to go. That's where my stuff is set up. Backpack, coat, shirt, pants. I'm not sure what I'm going to wear tonight. But yeah, this is day number 1 of a cool weekend gig scenario. Having a lot of fun with this, you guys. Can't sometimes believe how blessed I am. So this is just a lot of fun. Should be a good show. I think they're filming some of it. Trying to get it like Netflix style, Amazon style documentary type of thing. Anyway, I'll try to maybe film some of the show. Should be good. All right, so day 2 of this 2 weekends of 2 different kinds of gigs. So I'm heading up to Lava Hot Springs to play with my buddy Afu, and haven't played through a real amplifier, guitar amp, in probably since the last time I played with Afu. So actually happy to be doing that, but I'm actually going to be playing through like a pedal board amp because we're playing in this little teeny like cowboy bar called the Wagon Wheel, and so I'm just playing through a Black Star into a Celestion 1-speaker cab, and then I'm actually going a line out also from the Black Star amp because it has a line out into a Boss Katana. So I'm just going to run those 2 speakers at this little bar, and I'm just going to play a telly. I'm hoping that I get to play some 90s stuff tonight and some country. Haven't got to play a lot of that stuff in a long time. I've been playing a lot of bread music, of course, with Toast. But it should be fun. I haven't seen a Foo for a while. I know he's still playing a lot. But yeah, I mean, this is kind of out in the middle of nowhere, and Idaho is where lava is. So it's about an hour or so from my place, from my house. So maybe I'll try to record a little bit of the show tonight. I don't know yet. But yeah, crazy world we're living in right now, guys. I think the best way to deal with it right now is just to stay positive, and hopefully you don't live in any big cities. I love where I live, and as long as I don't watch the news too much, I've got a pretty great life. So a lot of times I'll turn on the TV and I'll see all these people talking about how horrible the world is and how horrible their life is. And I'm like, I don't know what they're talking about, because I've got this freaking great life. So maybe I'm just, I don't know. I think it's what you focus on and what you want to believe to be true in your mind, and the power of positivity, positive thought, and not dwelling on all the BS and not getting yourself involved in all the freaking BS that's out there. There's so much of it, you guys. Get off your phone, stop scrolling, stop subscribing to all these different political accounts and following the news, and make your own beliefs and ideas and live your own life. We live in a free country. If you're from America, even if you're from Europe or Canada, you live in everyone's free. Life is pretty dang good. There's some bad stuff going on, but let's not focus on it. That's as political as I'm going to get on this, on my channel. But let's go. We're on our way to Lava Hot Springs, the Wagon Wheel. I just stopped and grabbed myself a pizza. I've got it tuned into kind of a hard rock playlist on Spotify, and got another hour and 10 minutes probably. So stick with me, guys. All right, it is a few days later. I am just waking up in Stafford, Texas, which is near Houston. And the gig I played with the Foo, I didn't film anything because he didn't bring a full PA, and he forgot the cord to his bass amp, from his head to his bass amp. So he had to plug directly into a PA speaker. It just didn't sound good, so I didn't want to film any of that, even though I had a great time. I mean, it still sounded okay, enough for a smoky bar, and people still had fun. But I am on the road with Toast in Texas and Arizona for the next 10 days or whatever it is, 9-10 days. And today we're heading to Waco, Texas. And last night we played here in Stafford, I believe is what it's called. It's near Houston. And today's drive will be about 3 hours. And yeah, it's going to be fun. We do have a couple days off in between here and there. But yeah, I think we're trying to do about 10 shows a month with Toast, which is getting increasingly more busy. We are going to be going to the UK in September. Our management team has been working with a young lady named Harriet, who sings like 70s classic stuff. She sounds like Karen Carpenter type of thing. And so, yeah, we are doing that in September and be on the cruise again in March. So I may try to do a rig rundown of all the stuff on the cruise again, like I did last year, because that video did really well. And it was also kind of fun to see what all the bands were using, and some of the famous dudes, or somewhat famous guys from the 70s, play through. But yeah, stick with me. I'll just kind of keep filming some stuff and kind of compile this little gig vlog together of Texas and of our show in Salt Lake City the other night. Unfortunately, I got nothing with a Foo, but it was just because it didn't sound good and I didn't want to have to deal with it. So yeah, and this is what Texas looks like in the morning. And this is the ice storm that everyone was freaking out about. Yeah, so the ice storm thing delayed flights, and our flight was kind of delayed, but nothing big, and Houston got absolutely nothing, and it's actually kind of warm at this point. All right, we are in Waco, Texas, and that storm they had, everyone was talking about. I guess, I don't know if it flooded down here, got kind of wet, but they've got fans down here in our green room. Just a ton of fans going on. I don't even know if you guys can hear me, but like all the dressing rooms just have these fans running. But let's go upstairs. And it's freezing upstairs, so I don't know what's going on with their... Like, it's like they got the air conditioning on in here or something. It's colder in here than it is outside. Welcome to Waco. Tales from the road, number, whatever number this is. So last night we were in Houston, and it was the first time we've ever done a show without our in-ears because there was no signal, there was no open channel for in-ears in that venue. And so we had to play with stage monitors, which was really weird because if I left my position on stage, I could not hear my guitar very well because everyone else's monitors mixed for them. So if I went across the stage, I mean, just like a normal, if you were on a normal stage, and that's why people use real amps when they're using wedges, is because if they leave, they still have their amp blasting there on stage and they can still hear it. But without in-ears, I was relying on any monitor on stage I could rely on to hear what I was playing, and so probably the loudest was through Jeff's and then through the drummers. Our lead singer had me in there quite a bit, and our drummer next to him, I was loud. But if I got anywhere on the other side of the stage, I just completely lost myself. Then tonight, we are in Waco, Texas, and this is the coldest theater I've ever been in, and I don't know if they just don't have... It felt like the AC was on in here, and they just had that ice storm, so I have no idea why they would have the AC on in this place. There's no heat. The audience members are gonna freeze. I'm freezing. I've got my coat on and I'm in the theater, and if you were to be here, you would be like, yeah, it's freaking cold, Rich. So I feel bad. I'm gonna probably wear like some kind of hoodie tonight while I'm on stage. I don't know what I'm gonna do because it's freaking cold. Hard to even play the guitar, it's so cold. They said they're working on the heat, but we'll see. But let's take you down to the green room real quick. Ken, are you cold?
No, it's balmy. No, I'm not cold at all. Just got my gig clothes on.
Here, you can feel my hand.
Yeah.
Cold.
Gig clothes. Look, Bob's in just a long sleeve dress shirt.
I'm styling, man. No cold for me.
Are you warm?
I'm okay.
Who else can we get back here? Well, what do we have here?
Hello, Uncle Rick.
This is food. Another episode of Food with Bob. Bob, what do you got going on here?
This here is a catfish shrimp stuffed baked potato. Yes, you heard that right. Let me say that again, really slow. Catfish shrimp
Looks kind of cheesy.
baked tater.
Too cheesy.
Good cracker. Good stuff. And this would be its cousin, deep fried ribs.
Cousin.
Folks at home, can you say deep fried ribs? Look at that.
Deep fried ribs.
It's part of the hazards of being in a toast band. They force you to eat this food.
I just came over to get the leftovers.
Oh, yeah.
Good cracker. Good cracker.
Which combine work your magic and wow us. Yeah, that's what I wanted. So that's what Larry did. He stepped up with a guitar, a wah-wah pedal, and the rest is history. Rudolph the brown takes a lot, baby, it's the kid from man.
Nope. Try it again. Okay, let's try it again.
Where'd it go? Oh, right here.
Okay. This time.
This is it. This is it.
Yeah! Woo!
Got it. I am in the green room in Greenville, Texas, and we are going to go check out the stage. But this is the green room. But let's go see what's happening in the theater. This whole tour so far has not had any real green rooms, just really horrible dressing rooms that are like, there's no couches usually, nothing comfortable to sit on, and so you're just sitting on like a chair or something. But this smaller theater that we're playing today in Greenville, Texas, actually has this really nice green room with like a couple bathrooms and some showers, and then this big old eating area over here. All right, I am in a hotel room in Arizona, Gilbert, Arizona to be specific. Flew into Phoenix yesterday from Texas, and got a show today. And 80 degrees here, and it was like in some spots in Texas it was 10 degrees. So we've gone from contrasting climates pretty quickly. So we have a couple shows here, then I'll be home for a few days, and then Louisiana would be next. So yes, we busy.
So John's planning on coming up during that part too.
Troy, what'd you get?
Got a calzone, a meat calzone, just like yours.
Yeah, you gotta vote for something in every category.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Hey Bob, we're celebrating here with these 100 grand bars.
Sweet!
100,000 followers on Facebook. Thanks, guys. We just hit 100,000 followers on Facebook.
Alright, spin a tonic on that. Guys, tonight's the last show of the tour. We are in Tucson, Arizona, and I will be flying home in the morning, and then we'll be back at it like in a week. So kind of crazy. It's about as real as it gets. This is kind of one of my rituals before I play a show. I take a nap somewhere in the theater, in the venue. This is the little, it's got like some gold records down there and some other stuff and some couches. If you made it this far in this video, you are a saint, and make sure you subscribe if you're not. And thank you for following this channel, and we will see you at the next video. Adios.
Who's on the radio? You go listen to the